Bluetooth speakers allow us to experience music no matter where we go, whether it's listening to classical pieces from Bach or the newest Jay-Z song 10 times in a row. You shouldn't have to enjoy your favorites through your phone speaker and a cup holder. In this video, we're gonna be checking out the top 5 best Bluetooth speakers in the market. You can find links to the products in the description. If you have another product in mind that you would like us to review, please comment down below. We'll look into it as soon as possible and let you know how it compares to the items listed in this roundup. So without further ado, let's get started with the list. Starting our list at number 5, we have Sony XB41. When we put the XB40 and the XB41 head to head, the older XB40 actually comes out on top, but in the case of which one looks better, it's a no-brainer. XB41 wins by a long shot here. Though it's a little more expensive, you get a few nice hardware upgrades that might be worth the extra cash for some people. For one, the speaker comes wrapped in a nice fabric that makes it easy to hold, despite its large size. But it's not just for looks. That fabric also gives the speaker its IP67 rating. This means that whether you want to take it to the beach or chill poolside, you won't have to worry about sand or water damage in it. You can even submerge it in up to a meter of water for 30 minutes. Though we obviously would not recommend doing that. Durability aside, XB41 is one of the more slick Bluetooth speakers out there. It has LED lights around all the edges, making it just as pretty to look at as it sounds. Because yes, the XB41 sounds really good. It doesn't have quite the same amount of clarity in the lower notes as the previous XB40 has, but it's no slouch. If you want something that gets loud, can go with you anywhere, has crazy good battery life, and will turn heads, then this might be for you. Just be prepared to pay a pretty penny for it. Bose SoundLink Revolve is an excellent sound speaker for folks looking for true 360-degree sound. It's great for sharing music during a party or moving around the room without losing audio fidelity. However, the Bose SoundLink Mini 2 sounds slightly better and it's slightly cheaper to boot. On the downside, it's also not fully dust or waterproof, so you'll want to think twice before bringing it to the beach. For half the price, the Wonderboom is a great speaker that is completely dust and waterproof, and while it cannot match the audio fidelity or features of the Bose, it's still great for on-the-go listening. If bass is your game, the JBL Charge 3 is an excellent fully waterproof speaker that sounds great, but is big and heavy along with it. Whether you're having a pool party or going camping, the best all-around speaker you want by your side is the JBL Charge 3. Sure, the Charge 4 is out now, and yes, it's a solid speaker, but the improvements are small, and if you opt for the older Charge 3, you can also save yourself a good chunk of change too. You get a completely waterproof fabric that covers the speaker and dual passive radiators on either end, which helps pump out a little more low end for bass blowers out there. On top of the device, there are a few playback controls that make it easy to navigate your playlists without having to pick up your phone. Of course, these features aren't exclusive to the Charge 3. Some other speakers share these features, but the Charge 3 hits the sweet spot. You get some of that large sound that the Extreme offers with some of the portability of the Flip 4. It makes all the right compromises, including battery life. You'll get about 20 hours with the Charge 3 as well as the option to charge some of your other devices, thanks to a USB output. As far as sound quality goes, the only area that isn't great are the mids. These tend to take a backseat to the bass in small to medium sized rooms. The Charge 3 may not satisfy everyone's needs, but it really shines in large rooms and open spaces. Bass tends to lose a lot of power when it hits nearby objects, more so than other ranges of sound like the treble. Considering that most people put their speakers in a corner or on a table, it's important to realize that the larger the area, the louder the speaker needs to be. That's why the Charge 3 is a little more versatile than other Bluetooth speakers. It has the power behind it to fill a big room or pool area. When someone asks us for a recommendation for a waterproof speaker, the Ultimate Ears Roll 2 was always on top of our list. Everyone loved the Roll 2's unique form factor, 50-foot wireless range, and obviously it sounded great too. Where it was lacking was in the bass department. Logitech, UE's parent company, has fixed the Roll 2's lack of bass by creating the appropriately named UE Wonderboom. It's pretty much one of the best pool companion you can have. The 4-inch little ball of joy is more than waterproof. It floats and pumps out surprisingly potent 360-degree audio while doing it. UE says it's drop tested for up to 5 feet, but you can honestly play some light catch with it on the lawn and it won't be any worse for wear. Just wash it off when you're done. In our eyes, the UE Wonderboom bests the Roll 2 in just about every way, except for the Roll 2's handy bungee cord. Still, ignoring that, if you're looking for one of the best waterproof Bluetooth speakers on the market today, it's hard to do better than the UE Wonderboom. While the sound hasn't improved much and still isn't our favorite, the IP67 waterproof build, the ability to pair it with over 100 other UE speakers, and the fact that it floats just like the smaller UE Wonderboom pretty much checks all the boxes. It also has a 15-hour battery that isn't amazing but will get you through an average day. Plus, there's a separate dock you can get for wireless charging if you want, which is admittedly cool. If you spend a lot of your time outdoors and want a speaker that won't die in the rain, this is worth checking out for adventurers in need of durable Bluetooth speakers. It's both water and dust proof, and now has a one-touch mix button that lets you pull up your favorite playlists without ever picking up your phone. There are certainly more detailed speakers out there, but at a price that's relatively affordable to all, the UE Boom 3 hits all the right notes for the 3rd year in a row. Ultimate Ears now lets you customize your UE Boom 3, so you have even more options when it comes to color and pattern combinations.